Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and friendly aliens, and whatever you are. Welcome to my channel. My name is Paul, and today we do real talk on FS22. Is it any good? I hope you can hear me, because I had some problems with OBS again. I say hello, Fatty Gabi, Fergal. Good evening, Jonas. Hello, Alexander. Hey, Combine Bird. Hello, hello, Timmy G. Hey ho, Jonas, hello, Christian Böhm, moin, Richard H, hallo, Leon, hi, Hessisch Oldtimer, good evening, guten Abend, Chris, hallo, grüß dich, Dirk Darkrum, Merhaba, Andreas Krips, guten Abend, ich hoffe, ihr könnt mich auch hören, wie gesagt, sagt mir kurz mal was, ob ihr was hören könnt, es ist niemand anderer im Moment mit dem Voice, also wenn ihr mich hören könnt, wenn ihr den LS ein wenig hören könnt, dann gebt mir kurz ein Ja. Eicherpower, Naben, Norman Rode, Nastos. Ingo, du kannst eigentlich auch mit reinkommen, ne? Du kannst auch mit in Voice kommen, wenn du möchtest. Kein Nils, das okay. Hey. Nastus, sag mir einfach nur Bescheid, wenn du... Ja, möchtest du mit rein? Okay, warte. Wenn du mit rein möchtest, warte, ich gebe dir kurz die Rolle. Moment. Oh, Ingo, du musst mal kurz im Discord live gehen, sonst kann ich dir die Rolle nicht geben. Oder war noch irgendwas von gestern da? Nee. Geh mal ganz kurz live. Wolf, hey, hey, hey. Thomas, hey Paul, what do you think of the sounds? Maybe I'm wrong, but for me, nearly all the tractors sounds the same. Okay, Nassus. No, they don't sound nearly all the same. I don't know which YouTuber you watched. Maybe they got different sound settings or whatever. Every tractor sounds different, and I can speak for JCB and Lindner, of course, because I know them well in real life. They sound exactly like in real life. Exactly. The sounds are pretty much amazing. They really are. You don't have to think at it as they wanted to push the sounds volume high. They wanted to make it realistic, and new tractors are much quieter inside than their older counterparts are, and they are outside, of course, also not that much noisy as they have been. So it's really a good thing. Even this this mower here sounds like the real deal. Can you hear it? This is the way this machine sounds in real life. They gave you your own... Yeah, not completely, because my belly, you see, my belly. I got a big belly. Maybe this is my character 20 years ago, and of course the gray hair is okay, but on my head I have less hair, so they just missed out on the bold, fat, old alien. Thank you so much for the clarification. Yeah, I mean, you have to be very specific in the sounds, which one are realistic and which one are or is maybe a little bit tweaked for the community, because there are always two different types of players. There are ones that want to have realistic sound as much as possible, and they take it that it is with the modern machines not that noisy anymore. And you got the other that want really loud tractors, and so they had to do a compromise. So they put in some young timers, and they sound realistic too. The John Deere 8710 sounds exactly like in real life. In cab, outer cab. Oh, so you heard the clipping too, right? No, you didn't heard. Yesterday on Twitch, I said, okay, Alien Paul will play with forestry in FS22, and someone clipped it, so I have to do it. But I also said there will be no Maze Plus forest extension. No, it won't. It won't be. It won't be. So to keep it short this evening, it is just to show you guys some stuff, to give you my opinion on stuff, and because we talked so much about the possibilities in Farm Sim 22, if it will be possible to put in all the Maze Plus stuff, the Terra Life, if Giants will complement our stuff so that they get rid of some limitations and stuff. And guys, I can tell you, Giants delivered on all ends. They really delivered on all ends. They did such a great job. We will have even a much better documentation than we had in the last Farm Sim, compared to the last Farm Sim. They really cleaned up all the XML stuff, and they made it so easy. No, not easy, but they made it nicer for modders to work with their engine. The engine is so powerful. The loading screen is so fast. If you host a multiplayer, yesterday Robert hosted a multiplayer with a local one with Chris on it. And normally when you join such a game, you have very long loading times. You have a stutter because different map parts have to be reloaded and all that stuff. Nothing of it. Nothing. You join, you are there. There's no lag. There's no stutter. It's unbelievable. HMMWV, hey, hi. Martin K, hey. Sam. Don't go there. Sam, don't go there. Norman Rode, hallo. 3-Zylinder Power, moinsen. Wendlandbauer, hallo. Timmy G, I want to see the cotton zeug. You can really visit me on, I don't know if the German translation will do it well, but you know what I mean. No, and I don't want to change into any forestry stuff. So, sound. You can hear that. You can hear the sound of the of the whole machine, of the whole stuff that. And when you go into, can you hear that? I really hope you can hear the sounds. I tweaked it up as much as possible. So you have, when you go into the garage, you suddenly hear the vibration and the echo of the sound from the walls going back to you. You can hear the plow hopping in the hydraulics. You see, feel, and hear the seat going up and down. And the sounds of the tractor outside and inside. It's not just quieter, it's a completely different sound. Yeah, it's a completely different sound. And here, when as soon as my camera hits an object, the sound changes when I'm behind, even if I'm not outside. You got, you know this voice, right? It's quite the same, but let's see if we can hop into, where do we go? Yeah, let's take the Bureau. You hear that? The sound it makes? Wait. Trying to get back. Oh no. Okay, because I have not. I've got on automatic, not on manual. I cannot give some. It's so freaking amazing. The sound is so freaking amazing. It's so different. It's so different to anything else. The same with the electro vehicle. Inside you hear just a little bit the air pressure. When you go out, you hear the air pressure. It's just the air pressure. You hear no other sound. If you go in and you real electric sound outside, real electric sound, and the compressor. Spiel ist ein bisschen leise. Wow, that's unexpected. Spiel ein bisschen. Ja, ich kann es nicht lauter machen. Sorry. Sonst sind meine Settings komplett, dann bin ich total übersteuert. Is it a magical power changes in the shifter? No. It's because I got it on automatic. I'm shifting at the moment on the pedals on the steering wheel, and I'm not used to it. So this is no fault of the game. This is my fault because I'm not used to it, right? I still haven't set up all the stuff. So let's see how we can show you a little bit. Even the plane, wait. You hear that? Geiler 3 FPS Stream. Okay, vielleicht, keine Ahnung, vielleicht mal die Settings ein bisschen runter machen oder so. Weiß ich ja nicht. Oh, I don't have anything to show you in here. No. Dang it. Lars Krüger, maybe it's an English stream, and if you don't like it, then please feel free to leave, or my moderator will kick you, okay? Just go ahead and please leave us alone. Yeah, I really have to fight with the graphics card, to be honest. Yes, on Friday I streamed on 720p to get some decent FPS, because it's really hard, right, for my PC to take it, but I want to show you guys that. So, hey GB, nice that you're here too. So to talk on shortly on the talking points. Manual hoses. These connectors are on every vehicle now that has one. So everyone that has in real life those they have one. You see here, this tractor has no air pressure connection, so they leave the air pressure out here. So it's not magically connected and no air pressure. It doesn't connect. You have sound for the tipping. If you do tip, you have to have the tractor running. It doesn't work if you don't have the engine running. Same with down. They really changed a lot on the plants, on the growing. I can show you one thing. They finally took the stuff that we had as a feature for the deco foliages, right? If you remember, if you watched my Terra Life streams, I told you that we have roadside grass and that we have mowable and regrowable deco foliages, so to make the maps a little bit more immersive. And yeah, what can I say? Giants did the following. You see the deco foliages? You can mow them now. You mow the deco foliages in vanilla FS. Unbelievable. The one thing they left out are the bushes, but don't worry, we will cover you there. So the bushes you cannot mow, but with us you can. They have a type of roadside grass. It's a different grass here on the side. If you mow it, you don't get any yield, but it's mowable. It's regrowable. Yes, disturbed. They regrow. They did exactly what we did. They let's show you here. You see, they have these stripes here is a different grass type. So on every road you see that it's quite a little bit different. This is where we have the roadside grass. The deco foliages in here, they all are mobile, and if you wait a little while, they will regrow exactly the same as we did it. So it's so freaking awesome. Yesterday I showed that. Wait, where did I show it? Somewhere I did. Did I? Didn't I? Or will I do it again? Yeah, I will do. I will show it again, because I plowed some circles into the field to show you. They got now 16 terrain angles, so it's not only the squared one as they have been. I think it's the most they could do because of the older consoles and stuff, but they did, at least they did, so we have them. John Deere Lands, I'm a short while here, yeah. And disliked real mower on 19. No, combine. Real mower on FS19 was crap. Sorry to say, but with the real mower, you just mowed the deco foliages and they disappeared. They never grew back. We made with the TerraLife beta, we made all those deco foliages mowable and regrowable. That meant you had to mow them several times over the year. Yeah, with real mower you had mowed them down and they never came back, and after a while you had an empty map. So they made it exactly as we did. And here, only to show you, for the terrain angles, they made it to 16. It's also quite a little bit better now than it was in Farm Sim 19. Of course, we had 32, and we will do so again. But it's a big step forward for them, what they made for console players possible now. The instrument details in the tractor is much improved. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. If you take a look in here. Oh yeah, and there was someone asking for. Wait, there was someone asking for the JCB today. If it is just a copy of the FS19 one, or if it's a new one. I can show you both. This one, let's give them some nicer wheels. And we take the big one, of course, too. My two babies. I'm so happy that they are finally in there. So what I really like about those is if you go for wide tires. Oh, you can't with this. If you go for wide tires, this lip here is now visible. They missed it in FS19. I think in another game where also JCB was, some modders took the lip from there and put it on there. So it's now regular in the game. Give me a sec, Berg. I will come back to you. I will do a quick one, but I will do it step by step. So this is the small JCB. You see, it seems to be the new generation, the newest generation. It's not just a copy or a convert of the 19 one. And the big one, same here, much more detailed, much better, much higher quality. So it's really a huge improvement overall to everything. Yeah, it's quite nice. It's really quite nice. I'm really loving it. UBM, moin, Bavaria LP, but with a mulcher I don't get any material out of the normal grass too, right? It shouldn't be, because it is the script that Vertex uses in 19, and it should be the same, quite the same. I didn't test it because it's not that big of an interest for us at the moment, because we have another mulcher script that we use for our stuff, so I really don't care about that too much at the moment. Drink something, Paul, your voice is very bad. Yeah, it's 3 days talking in a row, it's really hard. Can you select all country numbers or just a couple? No, as far as I know, on every region, so the American, the French and the Swiss one, you can only select number plates that are typical to this region. They are not yet possible to change to, for instance, to on an American map to a German plate or something like that. Maybe it is because there is a press release version, or and they will put it into the game on release tonight, or some modders will have to do. Yes, the smaller JCB is still 4-wheel steel. Robert, good evening. Chris Clark, are the grassland care machines used for deleting fields? As far as I'm concerned, not. I did not look into the grassland machines that much, because also we have to deliver a lot for that on our own, because it's basically the typical vanilla game stuff for everybody. For everybody to use, easy, and yeah. So the deep going game mechanics or workload is coming from us then. And I can, let's give me. Oh, and you have to go closer now, and the connecting is working also much smoother now than it was in FS19. You see, you really have to hit the point. It's not 2 meters away where you can couple the stuff. And if I went too far now, you see, I cannot connect it, so I have to. Now I can. Oh yeah, of course. No, it's because it's no manual attach, of course. Silly me. Silly me. LS Gamer TV, moin moin. How will the silage additive work? Is it just for maize or grass as well, but can it be used on the silage wagon? Yeah, you have to use oh, sorry. It's a configuration in the shop. You have to use a silage wagon or a forage harvester wagon, and you have to configure it. You have to make a config out of it. Listen to this sound. We got the tire sound now in here. You hear that? I didn't spend much playtime on it, so it's all a little bit rushing through. It's mostly because I want to give my opinion on stuff that really affects us. There was the question about the fruit type limit, if it's gone. I cannot speak about that yet, because I have no information if it's gone or just increased. Because I don't want to talk about stuff that it's not publicly announced. Okay, so if there is stuff that is not publicly announced, I don't want to talk about that. No, I'm not sure. Okay. Oh, let's find the right one. I'm too stupid. I'm too old. Let's see how we can purchase some land. First I have to find where I'm standing. It's there, right? Land. Give me a sec. Where am I standing? Where am I standing? Ah, it's here. Okay. So we... Yes, we want to purchase it. So... Sven Heiliger, hey. How much time have you guys spent looking under the bonnet and how things work? I cannot talk about it because I really want to be careful with talking about stuff. You see here, you do not destroy the grass, so you don't set it back or something like that, right? I think this is only used for the fields. And now we go to the where was the Greenland stuff? I think this has the only purpose of being something for the Greenland. So I don't want to talk about stuff that is really not openly announced. I will talk about a lot of stuff that really annoys me. These are 3 points or 4 points, 4 talking points. First talking point, I don't like the production with the clothing, I don't like the production with the furniture, but you can turn it off, you cannot use it, so it really doesn't have to bother me at all, because people love to play with it and they can and will, and so it doesn't bother me at all. I understand why it's in there, so it's not really a bad or a negative point. One point that really bothers me is that the season's drying system is no more, as far as I know. But keep in mind, this is a press version. Maybe it's not yet active in this version. Yeah. But as far as I can tell, it's not in there at the moment. Bales do slow fermenting with the new game. Yes. They are not instantly silage. They have to ferment. Do they have a really wide feeding system? No, they don't. The only thing that they have is they basically made the feeding system of the pigs the way we made it. So you got four food groups. Another negative one is I'm not sure. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. Sorry. Really, when you have to talk about so much, and there are streams where you don't have to talk about stuff because the other one wants to make a first impression video, it's really hard to focus on what you want to say and what you what you can't say. So this one. You really should hear the difference. Every tractor sounds different. So the other issue is maybe it's the one who's sitting in front of the computer, but the clutch is no analog clutch. It's a digital one, so it's just pressing the clutch. You got clutch or you don't have clutch. It's possible that I did some adjustments wrong. Modelleicher will do it in his first impression video tonight. He will go very deep into it. He will really take a look into it if it is the way I said, or maybe I'm just stupid. So I cannot blame Giants for that. And that's pretty much it. There's nothing more to say about any negative stuff in here, because the animals got the right scale. they have changed the grass for the husbandry. So you got a meadow grass now and the normal grass. They fixed the animals to real size. They optimized the models. They put in the connection hoses on every machine. They went on to really high detailed models. They improved the sound, unbelievable, really unbelievable. They improved all the weights of the of everything. The bales are now real weight. They are there are many sizes now for square bales. You can make 240, 220, or 2 meters and 180. The 180s are the ones that you use for silaging normally. So we got them finally there. Then I can show you something else that's really important for me. Oh, I forgot to buy something where I can hop in at the shop. Where's the shop? There's the shop. Silage bales, right? You can now cut them open, so you don't have to feed them with the foliage, with the foil. They finally did it. They finally did it. What else? The bale handling. They improved all the attachers. Every bale is now feeling like a really solid bale when you go with it on a fork or on a trailer. They will not magically roll down or whatever. The pallet handling is amazing. They changed the way you can handle the pallets now. You can take them from the brighter side or from the smaller side. I don't know. They did so much. They did so much. There's everything that we talked about and everything that I said. Well, I trust in giants that they will do it. Here, another one. Okay, it's a nice ass, but you hear the footsteps? They even made sounds for the footsteps for the pedestrians. It's so there's really nothing I can say. Oh, this is bad or something like that. There's so much improvement. I can only say giants really delivered. They really delivered, and we will get our stuff in there soonish. How smooth is it when you press the gas and slow movement better than? Yes, Schmidt. The whole vehicle, the feeling of it is. It's depending on how sensitive you put your pedals, of course. Yeah, first of all, but it feels much smoother and much more realistic when you drive with it. They put a really, I don't know how much, but they put a lot of effort in it, and they changed it, and it's really great. It's great. No problem. You asked Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. You probably have to ask Thursday because then the release has been there. No seasons drying or rotting was for stating. I'm not sure if there's no rotting. I'm not sure yet because this is something we have to check in the final version. But don't give up too soon or yet because we will work on it ourselves because it's essential for us. Paul, you can talk freely now. Are winter crops in or back to all spring? They funny thing. Wait, where is it? I'm still not used to the new system here, where it is all shown. Yeah, here you see the feeding didn't change. Where is it? Where's the crop stuff? Dang it. This is not it. Not. Where is the... the crop calendar. Yeah, I would have been much better prepared, or it would have been a better idea. Of course, they used the same season growing as we did, so that barley is earlier in the year, and the other crops are later in the year. But don't worry about that, because we will change that a lot. We will bring in the winter and summer crops, of course. So they don't worry about that. I'm quite happy that they actually changed the growing system, and so far that they saw, okay, barley is earlier, the others is later. More to come from us, so don't worry about that. And the new tractor. Oh, I don't think the new tractor sound like someone kicked the AdBlue system out of them. No. No. Especially the JCB and the Steyr, not the Steyr, the Lindner. I really know how they sound in real life with the actual AdBlue system and all that stuff, and they really sound that way. Will you code a new drying script with which affects alfalfa clover, so we don't need to try? Burke, this is nothing. I would not after these two days with so many clips made from stuff that I said, I will not say anything about the drying system. Not openly. It's quite unbelievable how much they improved. It's a shame there are still people that flame the game because the graphics haven't improved drastically. Yeah, but the graphics has improved drastically. Problem is they are used to a 3-year-old game where everybody has a season shader, Sweet FX, whatever, blah blah blah, Nvidia shader, and it's tweaked. But the basic, if you compare the basic vanilla map and graphics now with the Felsbrunn map with the release, you see the improvement. And the possibilities now, because with POM and DLSS and all that stuff that you can do now, I bet it will not take not even 8 weeks until we see the best photorealistic graphics, screenshots, and all that stuff. So it's really amazing, because FS19 had a good graphic system, the texture system for the machines and all that with the UDIM and all that stuff. It's amazing. It's great. And now the POM is also amazing because okay, this is just light gravel. Where do they have the rougher gravel? Oh, and it's possible that I didn't put on the highest settings because I was a little bit scared. But you see, when you tweak POM, you see it works. It looks all much more realistic and much better. You don't have to like the flowers in the grass, or you don't have to like the corn textures or all that stuff. It's all personal opinion, and every mod map will change that stuff. So you cannot compare it to any mod map or stuff like that. So really, they really delivered on that stuff. Soonish, 23rd. Farm soon. I'm so happy with all the new stuff I have seen so far. I can't wait to have myself. Just got to wait on the slow Steam upload. Yeah, it will take some time. But I mean, it doesn't matter if you play 3 days earlier or. There are so many people complaining about us having the game 3 days earlier. But there are also the gold partners that already got the DFS on last Monday and could play it. I'm not complaining about it, because then I would have to have already on Monday to talk every day over and about this stuff. And no, it's okay. 3 days is much more than enough. Jennifer Royce, hello. Can you show front loader tools which needs hydraulic hoses in real life? They'll have them in FS22. Yes, but I think they missed out on the on some front loaders. I think the Howard front loaders, they missed out the connection hoses. But this, don't forget, this is still a press version, so it's possible that it's in the Big Day 1 patch fixed tomorrow. So I can show you this one here. Oh, I have to use my steering wheel and stuff. Can you guys hear this? Different sounds from the hydraulics? These sounds are really, really good ones. I mean, this beeping is quite of kind of annoying because it destroys the listening to the sound. But you see how it's going. This bale, and this is another thing that I really like. On Friday I drove with this machine and this bale across the map over bumps and whatever, and I didn't lose the bale. And a new thing is you see in the right corner. It's still in German. Sorry, I forgot to change it to English. But you see the who it belongs to, the amount of volume, and the weight, and it's all quite realistic, so we don't need any realistic weight adjustment anymore. I'm happy you guys have had it earlier, then you can show it off to all of us. Yeah, I mean, there are so many YouTubers, bigger YouTubers, bling YouTubers that are showing game stuff, playing whatever. My intention is not to give you the best gameplay, to hey, how cool you can drive a tractor. No, it's for me, it's personal preference is, we talked about the upcoming FS22 so much, and we talked about why we could not bring Terra Life to FS19, why Giants has to deliver on certain things, and I was really promising in that they would do. And so these are the points where I want to talk about, and those points are bale handling, the engine update, and all that stuff. And they delivered. They just simply delivered. So if you guys still haven't purchased FS22, please do so, and please use my promo code Alien Paul to do so, because it will help me to get a little bit higher in the hierarchy of the partner program. It's not much money that you get. I think 2 or 5 cents per copy that you promote, but it's not about the money. It's just about the hierarchy. So I can say they cleaned up the complete farm sim. All the scripts, all the XMLs, all the descriptions, all the documentation, they completely cleaned up everything. It's so transparent. It's so unbelievable well done compared to every other farm sim. You still see where they came from, and you see clearly now where we are going with farm sim. So I can honestly say we will do our best and everything to get our stuff plus more that we are working on into farm sim 22, because Giants opened up so much. They listened, and I can tell you, I don't get any out of it, and I have no NDA on the previews, right? Giants has said, okay, there's no NDA, you can talk about everything, except we don't want you to give it a final rating by numbers, because it's a press version and the release version should have the final rating, okay? But they didn't say, please don't show this or that. They said, show everything you want, show the issues, whatever you want, talk about everything. And this means Giants has grown a little bit no, not a little bit. They've grown such big balls because they are so proud of the game, and I am so excited about it. Yeah, I'm so excited about it because everything. I mean, I'm quite new to the game. There are so many people that are with Farm Sim 8, 9, and so. And everybody I talked to, when I said, yeah, Giants told me that they will do this. Giants told me that they will do that. Giants told me that they will improve this. They said, yeah, Giants always talks. And I said, no, really. I mean, I think they said something, promised something, and they will keep it. And I'm so happy that they did everything. The KI traffic is but I think the KI traffic will always be because of FSK 0, right? I don't care. There's an on-off switch for the KI traffic. I don't care. But everything else, everything that really affects our work or the work of other modders, they delivered. They did. I'm so proud that our community will benefit from all that stuff, because we will have a much better work, easier, more quality. So now I have to read some comments because I'm alone, so no one is pointing me out to. Show us please the glass wagon. You really like the old bale grabber? Yeah, I really like it because I had one in real life with the Weidemann. So this is why I can talk about stuff like that, because I had a Weidemann and this grabber, and so I really can give an honest opinion, because I know how these things sound. So I can say, yes, this is the original sound. It's the way it sounds in real life, and not some I don't know YouTuber who says, yeah, I never seen this thing in my life, but it just doesn't sound right to me. Has the telehandler tools got hoses? Yes, they got all hoses. Metal sound, the sounds. Weight seems much more important in yes, the weight is much more important because the whole driving physics, they improved. It's even if you are driving with the fast track. On Friday I drove the smaller fast track with a 24-ton trailer with wheat, and in normal FS, if you go from the gas, it will stop immediately or very fast. And now you feel the fluent moving, the fluent and slow deceleration. How is it called? The slowing down. It's all much smoother and it feels much more real. Great news, Annie Paul. How have you tried to strap bales on trailers to see if it's dummy? There is sliding nothing. Yes, we did yesterday in the Twitch stream. You got, for example, you got now, and I love it, you got now this machine here. It's for small bales, right? It's for the HD bales. You put 14 of the small HD bales in here. It will strap them, and you got a big bale, so to say, that you can load with the front loader or whatever on a trailer. And we saving. And we used this trailer here with this configuration. We put it on there, and we drove with and without this fixing of the bales, with a lot of square bales. They do not move. And if they move because in real life they would have moved then too. There's no sliding, there's no, it's, I don't know. We were speechless yesterday, because we really, we thought, bale handling, and Robert and me, we played in FSL. He played 2 years. I played 1 year. So the bale handling is well known to us, and there were improvements, but always the question, will it go into the real game? And I always said yes, because they have a lot improvements learned, and he was impressed because in farm sim in the farm sim league, the bales do not handle that well as they do now in FS22. There's nothing to complain about the bales anymore. Nothing. Nothing that we found. Of course, there will be 1 million players playing around, and something will appear. But it worked perfectly. I'm the pellets on the forks on the forklift and all that stuff. It like real life. They do not start to slide to the front. Yeah, if you go with 20 miles per hour and you hit the brake, of course they will slide from the fork. But the normal, realistic driving with them, they will not move anything, not in any direction. Hello, groggy Paul. Yeah, do I sound groggy? I mean, I just came out of 1 week of flu, and now I have to talk all day through. So maybe I will hit my limit. You can strap vehicles. Yeah, you can strap vehicles and implements and all that stuff. Should have bought it on the website, but Steam releases at 9. Yeah, but in Germany it's released on midnight. So Sam will do the first impression stream at midnight tonight. I will be with him. I've been excited for the game before, but you are making the last few hours unbearable with all your praise. Yeah, but yeah, you guys know me now. Yeah, you know that I really do not promote anything where I'm not 100% sure it is the way it is. Nobody can give me money to promote something that is crap. And of course, we expected a lot going wrong. Of course, we expected a lot of, yeah, it's still Giants, yeah, it's a company. Maybe they preach water, or they preach wine and drink water and whatever. No, they didn't. They delivered in an amount of unbelievable speechlessness, because you can do two things. You can just shut up and say, whoa. Or you can praise what they did, and then you will never stop, because they did so much. So much. Oh, I finally made it to the bottom of the comments. Yeah! Is there more than 4 food lines for the animals? Not in the vanilla game. But you will have our stuff. I'm quite happy that they made it easier for us, for our stuff to implement, and they kept us an open door, so to say. Of course, it would have been nice if they had so many food lines already in the base game. But I always said, I don't care if they increase or work on the feeding system, as long as they are not shutting us out. If they give us the possibility to do it easier ourselves, easier than it was in FS19, I'm so happy. And yeah, they did. They just did. They listened so much. They helped so much. And I can only talk for our part, what we are doing. I'm not sure if other modding teams that have other points of view, other issues that they wanted to have solved. I don't know if they delivered on this end too. I can only speak for that, what I'm seeing, what I'm knowing, and I will do so only on that, and only for that part. If you guys are watching here, you're interested in Maze Plus, you're interested in Terra Life, and maybe in the other stuff that we do, so I can talk to you and say, what you have to expect from us is all working fine with FS22. Of course, we have to make it first, but we can do, because Giants really listened on that end. And I'm so proud of being on this end a partner of Giants, and I'm so proud of you guys in our community that are so helpful and supportive on all that stuff, and keep being interested and yeah, just listening in. Yeah, Terra Life. We are all looking forward to Terra Life because it is. Yeah, it's basically that what we want to show you guys finally, because we couldn't bring it into Farm Sim 19 because there were so many limitations and all that stuff. So now we are really free to do so. And another thing someone pointed out yesterday, I didn't know that. If you start this machine, someone pointed out yesterday that this was not animated in the in the Erlengrad in the Alpine DLC, but it is now. I didn't know that because I never used this thing here, because the mowing was so annoying for me, because when the decofoliates all stand there and you mow through them and they don't get mowed, it's annoying for me. That's the reason why we made it mowable and regrowable, and now Giants did. Now Giants did too. So they basically picked up their and this is what I really like and love about it. They have listened to so much stuff, and I can only say my personal opinion, really my personal opinion, is not that we have it in there because the CEO suddenly changed his mind or stuff like that. My personal opinion is, and this is why I'm so grateful, is for Lars Lizatan and his team, Chris, who are always there if you need them. They have always an open ear. If you have anything, you tell them. They will tell Giants, and if Giants has something to announce, they will tell us. And he is the messenger, and he did a fucking amazing job on this. Because my personal opinion, of course, yeah, don't get me wrong, but my personal opinion is, if we didn't have, or if we don't have Giants community management on this level that Lars is working, we wouldn't have these changes. He made it clear how important certain stuff is for the community, and he made us clear how important or possible or impossible certain stuff is for Giants, and so that we can work together, or basically work hand in hand, as so to say, that they open up stuff, that we deliver stuff, and with we I mean all the modding community. I don't speak personally of me, but we, I mean all the modders, that they have open doors to improve stuff that they cannot do, because they have to make a game that is running smoothly on console and on PC. We can say, okay, if it's not working on console, then we do it only for PC, no problem. And the other thing is, with the increase of the high types, so we got 64 high types now in the game. That means our Maze Plus, the basic Maze Plus, can work on every map. On every map. If they bring a DLC map, it will work on it because there are enough high types. It will work on every map. So you have grass silage, maize silage, whole crop silage, corn crop mix, so CCM. You will have a feeding like it is now in the latest release of Terra Life, not of Terra Life, of Maze Plus, with the components that you can use on every map that are not built in the map because we deliver them. This feeding system will be available sooner than the Terra Life, and it will work on every map only because of Giants made it possible. Alien Paul, is there a third person or no? It's this is the reason why I'm running with this mower, because it's only in with the mower. Yeah, if you go, this is in cap view, so to say, with head track. You can, and you see there's no person standing here. It's just the third person. It's basically the outer cap version where they put this guy behind. And I'm so happy that this guy has my jacket, my trouser, my cap. He's just a little bit slimmer than me, so we need some chubby avatars. All I want for Christmas is Maze Plus. Yeah, sure. No, won't happen. We are not capable of doing that. And wait. Do you know if silo tweaking is still hard? What do you mean with silo tweaking? Is cow the same in the standard game? Act TMR is still silage store. Yes. This is TMR. It's German Mischration. It's TMR, hay, and grass. That's all. And wait, I can show you the other one. Of course, that's what you are asking for. Oh boy. Let's hop into Boodly Boo. So, as you can see, wait. So, yeah, so you should see. But now I'm so ahead of. You see, you have silage, hay, straw, and concentrate. Because they put in concentrate in. It should be here. Yeah. It's called mineral feed. It's concentrate that you can put into the TMR. That's all. When can we expect Maze Plus for FS22? When it's ready. And I can say that Maze Plus will be earlier in FS22 than Terra Life. Maze Plus will be the globally mod for everybody with the grass silage, maize silage, whole crop silage, corn cob mix, and the adjusted feeding from us, so that you guys can play with this. And then later on, we will do our maps with Terra Life. There is no release date because I don't want to burn my mouth. I had so much of my saying clipped today that I'm really just I have to send this to YouTube. So what was I saying? Yeah, so that you guys have the feeding, because we don't want to test and we don't want to play on FS22 maps without the basic Maze Plus, right? I don't want to do only silage, hay, and straw for the feeding and all that stuff. So we want to have something like that. But the Terra Life will be in the maps. It will be for our musketeer partners to show them, so that they can build their maps around that stuff. Really important. Wait, I have to do something else. Yeah. And this will take time, because this time really we want to deliver not only a mod that we like, not only a high variation of stuff, we want to deliver a mod that has also a good performance. And maybe we can tweak it, that we can do a second version that will be compatible with consoles. Of course, all of that stuff has to have to work without third-party scripts. So maybe we have to do some maps that have the variety of that stuff and all that. So we don't want to rush into it. I don't want to promote now anything and say, hey, we have it ready on 24th of whatever. I just want to promise you that we will try to do our best to make to ensure a higher quality, a better compatibility, whatever, you know what I mean, and much better performance. And we will release only one time, all in, and not every couple of weeks an update with new high types, and you still have to increase, and then your save game, whatever. So expect not to have any Mice Plus or TerraLife maps before Easter, maybe. So at least 4 months would be a very bold move to say that it's the earliest. I think it should have been much longer, maybe half a year or something like that. But we want to work on the Maze Plus stuff, that you get this soonish, that you got the base stuff. Hey, son, good evening. Or is it Björn? No, I think is it Björn? It's Björn. Hey, Björn. And the other Björn. I saw an FS22 video earlier where the mower skirt moved. Is that a nice touch? Yeah, that's what I showed just before. Farming agency never sent out anything less than... Oh, these are quite big checks that you are writing for us. We are trying to... I mean, at least we now have to how put it the right way. Okay, I know Farm Sim for 10 years or so, and I know a lot of modders, I know a lot of players, and they always had this one sentence. Yeah, they said so, I wish for it, but it's still giants, right? Everybody knows this sentence, where they always had to blame giants for anything. Now this is the first release and the first farm sim where this sentence doesn't work anymore. Now it's fucking hell. They delivered, now we have to deliver too. Now we have to get them, right? Now they are the ones who dropped the mic and said, okay, take this, and now you're on. There's so much documentation already with the vanilla game coming, that there's no modder that can at any time complain about there's not enough documentation already there. They have so much sorted out in the scripts and all that stuff. It's amazing. They just delivered. And you guys know that if they hadn't, I would say that. I really would openly say what a crap. But it's not. I cannot do this. What's the best way to get into FS22 script modding in your opinion? In my opinion is taking some YouTube videos and just by starting. That's an advice that Modelleicher gave me. I asked him how can I learn scripting? He said just by starting. Thinking about how to start will never bring you forward, but starting will help. It's quite funny, but it's true. It's really true. I have to give it to him. To what degree would you be able to use Maze Plus on base game maps? Yeah, Maze Plus, with looking at today and having Maze Plus CCM extension in Maze Plus, so that's only just one mod, you would have maize silage, grass silage, whole crop silage, corn cob mix. You would have the bales in every baler. You would have the feeding the way it is now, except of course the crops that are built into the map. But we deliver a lot with the feeding in the latest update. So that would be working on every vanilla map, because we have 64 high types now. And with the first two extensions of Maze Plus, the Maze Plus and CCM extension, it worked on maps when they had 64 high types. So it should work on every map then. So this is why we will focus on bringing that out first, that you guys have something to play with, and then we can concentrate on Terra Life, and that has to be a custom map then. Did you sorted seeders with power harrows, or it's what? What? Did they sorted seeders with power harrows? I have no idea. Sorry, I don't get what you're saying. Please please ask again, but you have to change the type you're asking. Do you think now would be a good time to start learning scripting for FS? As in it's easier than before. I don't know. I don't know if it's I think everything that you start now is better than starting tomorrow, because I know from my personal from my personal experience, I know that everything that I said I would start tomorrow, I should have done today, so that tomorrow it would have been started. Yeah, so what you can do today, don't move it on tomorrow. It's just simple as that. Your positive passion for the changes are quite an endorsement. Thank you. Yeah, and you know what? Come on, Barrett. You know what the good thing about it is? I just can be honest, right? I just can be honest. I don't have to color anything in pink to say, oh, yeah. When I read the mail that we received, where Giants openly said, "There's no NDA on it. You can talk about everything," I was quite shocked, because that never has happened with any developer, and even not with Giants. So I thought, wow, they really have to be proud of what they did. They have to be confident with their product to say something like that. Because if you go on Battlefield on EA, if you are a YouTuber, you don't have to say anything bad about the game for at least 6 weeks after the release. And Giants just said, no, it's okay. Talk about it. What do you think? Talk about it. And so I did. And there's one thing, the KI traffic, yeah? But I never liked it, and it's so hard to tweak, so forget about it. I don't care. I really don't care about the KIs. The helper system, as far as we tested, as far as we know, really plays good with the KI traffic system. So if you send a helper, both of them, if they not collide in real contact, but if they meet on a traffic road or on a crossroad or whatever, they come along. They really work well together. So why should I complain about the KI if the helper system, that what most players will use, is so good and so improving that you can do single player on big maps now much easier. So there's nothing bad to say about it. With the clothing production and the furniture production, I said many times I don't like it, but it's my personal opinion. So this is nothing why the game is bad. It's just I don't like this part of the game, and I don't have to play it, so I don't have to say anything bad about it. Because, yeah, if you don't play it, don't say it. Yes, I'm really concerned about the drying system. I hope for more, but really they openly communicated that seasons in the game will not be like the seasons mod, so that they made it the way they did, that you start in August, not in winter, that you have the silaging, the slow fermenting, nice, that you have snow on the roads that we didn't have with seasons that so much. Yeah, there's nothing I can, even if I wanted to, I have no idea, I have no clue where I could point my finger on and say, you did a bad job. Nothing, really, nowhere. And you guys know that Giants doesn't like me, because I'm always open and very direct in pointing out issues. And I had to learn that a company cannot react that fast as a modding team can. So I really didn't make that much friends at Giants. So, and now, even if I wanted to, I cannot. I just can say, guys, go out there, buy the game, have fun. And when we deliver our stuff, you have to have much more fun if you like the way what we do. But the base game already is so much fun. It's so much fun. It's funny to watch the live stream on English, yeah. Can you try to get near the bale with mixer wagon and see if it... Yeah, it takes it. It takes it. Wait, I can show you. The mixer wagon... Let's see, I don't want to let them collide, so... And if you came later to the stream... oh wait, I can just buy a new one, so you see what I showed before. So it's not the way that you have to you don't have to unfoil or whatever it is called the bale for the mixer to take it. So no one is getting pushed into something that they don't want to do. Wait, I have to struggle with the... So. But the mixer takes it, yeah? So if you are not into that realistic playing, you can say, okay, I got the bales. I don't wanna cut them open. It will take it. But if you want to, like we wanted to, play it more realistic. Wait, I will show you again. Oh, maybe I should have bought them. So, if you want to play it more realistic, you go to the bale. You cut it open. Yeah? So you have the choice. Do I take the one with the foil because I'm too lazy to unpack it, or do I want to have it a little bit more realistic and unpack the bale before? And of course you can take this bale also. And they got a new particle system on it. It looks amazing. So now you tell me, what can I say at any... Is there anything that I can say negative about it? Because I'm fucking loving it. Do you cut the bale? No, you just... Yeah, you cut the bale, but it just opened up. So cutting, and then it's stopping. You see the weight in the corner. What I did not figure, because we haven't tested it yet, and because it's a press version, I'm not sure if you can put the unpacked, the wrapped bale into the bale trigger, and it stays there. And if you cut it open, it then will slowly disappear. I'm not sure. I hope it is the way it is, but we have to test it when the release version is there. Yeah, because there was no time to do testing on it. Paul, never mind. We'll try myself here in England. 23. Yeah, of course. Every live streamer, yeah, 6 weeks finished. Yeah, exactly. And this is not happening with giants. Over the last years, there was so often head to head with them, but always on a respectful way, and they really helped on improving our stuff. And I just can say, even if I wanted, there's nothing negative I can say about the Farm Sim 22 or the effort that Giants puts into the stuff. And guys, don't get me wrong. Of course, there will be bugs. There will be bugs because it's a big game, and I saw myself how easy you can miss a bug even with a small whatever Maze Plus, right? So give it to them. If there is a bug, please use the way on the forum or Discord or whatever, wherever they want to have the report. Mostly it's in the forum. Report, guys, I saw this and that, it happened then and then, maybe a screenshot or a log file within. So they will work on it, and they will work on the bugs. It's a game, bugs happen. Major game breaking bugs, of course, they should not happen, but they can happen. just report them. Don't rant on social media. It's basically handle the stuff the same you handled it with us. If we had a bug, you reported it to us. We try to reproduce it. We try to fix it, and it's the same. So there are so many really nice guys working at Giants, and mostly those are in contact with you and us are the ones that are really into the game. And please handle them with respect. This is really a personal matter to me, because I know a lot of them in person, and they are really nice guys. So this is something just from me. Have you ever met the CEO of Giants? Yes, of course. Christian Ammann. We met in Erlangen, in Cologne. That's much better to be able to start with seasons and harvesting time instead of winter. Yeah, this is my opinion too. But I heard some voices that said, yeah, but it would have been better if you could choose. But to be honest, the compromise between people saying, oh, winter, I don't care, or summer, please, or we want to pick, summer is the best solution. So you can start in summer. If you start a new farm, you can start harvesting, you got your food and all that stuff. And now you can use the sleeping system. You can sleep at any time. There's no, you're not tired anymore or whatever. You go to the sleep trigger, you put on when you want to get woken up, and whoop, you will sleep. So you can skip very fast through all this. It's just really good made. Paul, du kannst Deutsch sprechen, hab keine Probleme. Ja, tatsächlich sind ein paar Deutsche da, aber I'll keep on English. The difference between a few in hours tester and 10,000s of people playing and breaking stuff. Yeah, correct. I think this time around Giants will handle the bugs better than 19 release. Yeah, I think too. JDL, welcome back. Have you ever been in the office in Zurich? In the office in Zurich, not. I was in Erlangen, and with the FSL we were I was in Zurich, but not in the office. But in Erlangen, I met Christian, and on Gamescom, FarmCom, and all that stuff, and all the FSL events. What about seed rotation? Is it included? This is a good question. I think it is, but don't nail me on it because I didn't look into it. I just saw that they changed the fill types, fruit types, and all that stuff. They made it much more listed with the economy and all that stuff, and I think it should be in there. Yeah, at least the seasons calendar and the economy and the crops, what we had in seasons is in there. So there should be a planting calendar too. I'm not sure. Don't name me on that. Sorry, I didn't look because we will overdo everything. We have to. So if it is there or not, I don't really care because we just have to make it new. Anzo. Hey. At least you cannot kick me from this server, right, Anzo? I love you. Und ein Luxemburger. 80 minutes left. Oh, what? 80 minutes left? Am I that late already? Oh yeah, I started. Oh, dang it. 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 It is a planting calendar in the seasons calendar. I'm not sure. I was not able to find the overview because I was too stupid. I don't know why. I thought it would be in here, but it wasn't. Then I thought it is in here, but it wasn't. You see? So, oh, maybe it's in here. No. So, it's in here. No. It's in here. No. No. I just don't know where it is. I saw it. I was in there, but I just forgot about it, where it is. Ah, okay. Punkte says there's a calendar on the A3 poster on the back. Yeah, but it should be in the game then too. Yeah, I know it is there, but I'm quite not capable of finding it because I'm so overwhelmed. I'm not used to. I mean, I'm a friendly guy. I'm a fair guy, but I'm not used to being that positive when there is a game release because I never experienced something like that. And this is why I'm so overwhelmed. Um, I thought maybe there are so many. I mean, Modelleicher knows the game a long time. He had many releases, and every time there was this expectation, and it didn't go well. And so he said, "Yeah, don't be too promising. Don't expect too much." And I did. I expected a lot, but they delivered more. They delivered more, and this is quite impossible normally. So there has to be a catch somewhere. Yeah. And if I find one, I will talk about it. But I can only say, please, if you like our stuff that we do, use the promo code AlienPaul to support me a little bit. But buy the game, grow with us into FarmSim 22. You will get Maze Plus as soon as possible. Terra Life will take some time. We will deliver one package of Terra Life, so there are no extension. It will be one package, maps. And yeah, let's see where we are a couple of months from here. You can follow the stuff that we do, and of course, let's talk in Discord about improvements or whatever you find, so that we can talk about it. We will have a discussion about it, and we will just have a great time to enjoy this game. And really, there's nothing I can say. There's nothing I can say to disapprove with the game. Nothing. And the funny thing is, not even for our work. That what we want to do. They updated. They worked on every single issue that we had. It's just the way it is. Thank you, big thank you to Giants. How many mods do you want to make for FS22 in numbers, please? No, you're my little clipping fan, huh? Yeah, no, I don't want to give you another clip. Menu, third point, and arrows in the upper edge. There are no arrows here. There are no. This is the problem. I don't have any arrows. I don't know. There are no arrows in here. So I don't know why. That's not, or no. No, I don't have them. So I don't know. Whatever. Also heard some on another live stream that Giants had done some stuff with the feeding in the base map of somewhat on the same term. Yeah. It's just the feeding of the pigs. They increased it to 4 sliders, and they put in potatoes and sugar beets. So they basically made the base feeding as we did it for the forest extension. So and it's always a compliment if we see that you can give some ideas to the developer, and every idea that they pick up is a good one. It's a good one. You can place a weather station too. Yeah, I think you can do. One crop rotation sheet. No, I don't want to find it now because I will wrap it up now. I will give you the possibility to ask questions in the Discord, of course. But with having done 4 hours of Bergisch Land stream before this stream, I have to to pick up some food, and then at midnight I will be in the stream, in the first impression stream of Modelleicher. And I am thinking it will take a couple of hours with him. So please, I have to have a break for half an hour to get ready for this. And of course, next Thursday I will do an English stream so we can have a conversation on that stuff and go more into depth, because then we have the downloaded, the released version, and I can clarify stuff much better, because I don't want to do any damage to stuff if it is not the release version. I hope you get it. So there's really no way on not. Oh, there's a deer. There's a deer. There's a deer. There's a deer. Hungry. Stay. Oh, and it disappeared in the wall. So there's nothing really that I would have any non-disclosure agreement on that I could not speak about. So they are really open on everything. On this amount that we were looking for, we didn't find any negative. So I just can say thank you, Giants, for giving me the opportunity to show it early. Thank you, Giants, for delivering on every point that you promised me, or that you promised us, or that you talked about. You really did. And thank you for every point that you delivered on where you didn't even talk about. So, what can I say? I thank you guys for hopping in this stream. I hope we talk on Discord. I hope we see us next Thursday on the English stream where we do some gameplay. And I hope Disturb is with me in the channel so that we can talk much more openly, and point out much more stuff. I will be better prepared because then I will have had some hours playtime on the game. And yeah. That's all. Please leave a like. Feel free to comment below the video. If you got any constructive criticism, please put it in there too. If you want to support us, you know where the buttons are. Thank you guys. I wish you a good night and happy release this midnight.